Hey everyone, and welcome to another Marks & Crafts unboxing and review. Today I'm going to be unboxing this absolute gigantic box here, which is the Super Master Stars piece, the Gogeta, two-dimension version. And basically these are prize figures. They are more high-end prize figures. I believe that they are part of the BWFC, which is, I think it's the Banpresto World Figure Coliseum or Championship, something like that. Basically they get a bunch of figurine sculptors, all renowned and won multiple awards and things like that, to sculpt unique figures. And in this particular line, in the Super Master Stars piece and some of the other lines that they've done, and basically there are 4 different versions of the same figure, all different paint styles. There's one that's unpainted, there's one that's done like a manga slash anime style with hard lines and hard shadows, which is the one that I've got here, as well as like a more anime accurate one, as well as one that has dark shadows or like finer details and things like that done to the paint. And basically I went with the hardline two-dimension version because I think it pops a lot better. It looks the best from one angle only. Usually it does look good from other angles as well, but like there's one optimal viewing angle, whereas some of the other color styles, usually you can put it anywhere and it'll look good, but this one it'll like look amazing from one angle. So that being said, let's open it up. You can see that fantastic detailing on his face. It just looks so good. I am using natural light this time for this video instead of artificial light, so he might look a little bit darker than he does in person, but I can assure you that he does look really fantastic. And I really love the colouring on his hair. That just looks so good. Let's see if we can get a full shot of him, and next to his box a bit clearer. Now, unfortunately you can probably tell that he's not exactly the same as the image. His arm's probably a little bit higher and not as, sort of like, should be tilted a little bit more, but still generally looks pretty cool. I want to try and get the angle right. And he is quite big as well, not nearly as big as the box. It would help if I put this the right way around, but he's about 26 centimeters tall. Just put that there. Oh, if you're counting the head, it's about 26 centimeters tall, whereas the box was about 40 centimeters. And so he's pretty big. I'm just going to chuck him next to a Gundam Converge kit, and this is quite a large Gundam Converge kit. So just like a regular desktop figure, this is about the same height, if not a little bit taller than your average high-grade Gundam. But that's the Converge Neo Zeon. Just as a comparison, you can see he's probably about double the size of your average prize figure or Gundam model kit. But yeah, he's looking good, and like I said, he still does look good from other angles, but there is a sort of noticeable thing where the back of the figure does suffer from this shading style, but again, there's only one optimal viewing angle, so like it still looks cool and everything like that, especially the light colors on his jacket, really bringing out the folds in the jacket itself, and some of this painting down here. And a lot of the painting on the scarf is really nice too. I really like the pants, they look really good. But it's just one of those things where it's like if you're gonna pose it, it's definitely from the front. And he just looks really, really good. Love the hard lines and contrasting colours of his muscles, so you can really see that. And then the colouring inside his hand is really nice. Again, the lighter colours on the black look really good. His muscles look really nice as well. The shadowing on his face, I don't think his face pops nearly as much as I thought it would, but it still looks quite nice. Definitely doesn't ruin the figure or anything like that, and it's a fantastic pose. Very iconic thanks to the Broly movie. But yeah, just looking really good. He's a solid figure, like he's quite heavy. I'm glad that they put that block in. I do feel like he could stand up on his own, but this bit, like his entire front half, is a little bit forward, so I'd be a bit worried about if something like walks by and shakes it, it might all topple. But generally, looks really good, feels good, very solid. I didn't notice any paint errors at all, which is fantastic. I just noticed that cool detail on his face as well. But yeah, I haven't noticed any real issues that would be a deal breaker or anything like that. So that's really good, because I am pretty nitpicky if you've watched a lot of my videos. But yeah, he is looking good, and he's probably one of my favourite Dragon Ball characters, and probably my favourite form of one of my favourite characters. I just love the Broly movie so much. But yeah, really good. I don't really have anything to complain about. I'm not going to buy the other colour variants and compare them, because I think that this is perfect just by itself. But yeah, really solid figure, really good. Love the detail, love the paint, no real complaints at all. And while I did say it was more expensive than the average figure, it's probably only like 3 times more expensive than the average Dragon Ball price figure. So it's not actually that bad at all, and it's about double the size of an average Dragon Ball price figure as well. So yeah, I think it's actually pretty good, pretty worth the price. I have seen better 2 dimensions paint jobs, but this one is no slouch either. It's just that I wanted it to pop a little bit more. I think if his head was sort of like facing just a little bit higher, more like this, or maybe it's just my fault of the camera or things like that, but it does still look really, really good. So yeah, strongly recommend that one if you're missing a Gogeta in your collection and you'd really like one that pops and looks like that jumped straight out of the manga or the anime, just fully coloured. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you all next time.